I kept asking Joachim, I was like, can you repeat how to say that and do the Norwegian accent? Because my character has to do kind of a Norwegian accent. And luckily, she's not supposed to be that great at it. I think she's doing a very cliched version of it, but she's trying hard, so luckily. But yeah, I don't know. I know Sven. Sven.
That
I
means
keep saying
exciting.
it differently. It means exciting.
Story about sisters, it's a story about cinema, but it's also kind of a sad love story between a father and a daughter, I think. And I need to find that father. And we wrote him to be a bit of an asshole, but I thought that's not interesting. He needs to be a human being because the story is about reconciliation. And who better than for the role than the sweetheart, Stellan Skarsgård. But at the moment I was seeing you float around mid-air as a kind of a monster in the Dune movies, which you did brilliantly. So I was like, is he really that nice? Everyone says he's nice. And then we met and you are really nice. And
Thank you.
but I think you gave really Gustav, he's not one-dimensional when you do him. You give him a real human capacity as a character, which means a lot to the film. Renate was someone, obviously, that I want to work with again, and I knew very well. She played a small part in Oslo, August 31st. I think you had like one line of dialogue.
Let's go to the party.
Which she did so brilliantly that I had to write her a feature.
She went running to the party, or?
We don't actually see her at the party, but
Okay.
she invited them to the party, which is great.
You guys can understand each other and speak each other, because that's been something that people have been asking. Or
I
guess
can't
that would be
understand him.
I don't understand her.
Okay.
The words I understand.
Pop, 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 pop. Or like what?
I've made more Norwegian films than Swedish films, so in Norway I'm more famous than in Sweden actually. They think I'm Norwegian actor, but with a speech impediment. I think that the latest role is always the best one. I think so. I'm getting better and better.
Watching what happened with Renate's career was really huge for us in Norway, a lot of us actors at least. And we're very proud of her, all of us, I think. And I think her career is her career. And it's great to be in a movie that's getting recognition. And I'm just excited to be part of this ride and see where it takes me.
Is there a movie, or you could say book, that you have pretended to have seen?
Star Wars. Oh. Yeah, yeah, Star Wars. I've seen one Star Wars, I think. But not the early ones. But I've definitely, sometimes I will admit, and sometimes I'll just submit. I'll just be like, oh yeah, no, yeah, totally. I know the characters, but you recognize, you can get by, you know what I mean? Yeah, totally.
I kind of just really got into cinema, and there were so many movies that you mentioned where I was sitting nodding, like,
Oh, sorry.
yes,
Such a
that
nerd.
reference was very important to us.
I've had the opposite. I was in I won't mention the studio. As a young director, after my first film, I was invited to LA. People were very generous. And I was rushed into a meeting with some studio executives on a big lot somewhere. And we started talking about my film a bit. And I suddenly realized one of the gentlemen were talking about a different film. And I just played along and tried to figure out what we're really talking about. I was too shy to kind of call it out, and it became very strange. Anyway, and I can't blame that. These people are probably generous to a lot of filmmakers,
I know I have some where I haven't seen the movie, but I've been in conversations where I've sort of had to just go with it, but I'm not gonna disclose.
You won't
Because
admit.
you might do that
It
again.
might be. Yeah.
It's one that you've pretended around us.
This movie, you've never seen Sentimental Value.
Yeah.